nature of God in your life. Number 3, it is to be influenced by God's Spirit, not your desire. Don't allow your desires to influence you. Don't allow your desires to manipulate you. Don't allow your desires to control you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bible says in Galatians chapter 5, verse 16, it says, if you walk in the Spirit, you will not gratify the passions of the flesh. When the Spirit of Christ begins to lead you, it begins to lead you into the promises of God. When the Spirit of Christ begins to influence you, it begins to influence you into the desires of God. The Bible says in the book of Romans chapter 8, verses 28, the Bible says we do not ought to know what to pray for, but the Spirit interceded for us with deeper groanings. That is an influence, because the Spirit knows your expectations. The Spirit knows your need. I need to scream so that it will enter some of your ears. Some of your spirits are very stubborn. I have to scream so it enter your spirit. So when you are influenced by the Spirit, you automatically align yourself with the plans of God. When the Spirit begins to lead you, we all know of a man called Joseph. Joseph was sold by his brothers, but the Spirit of Christ was upon him. The Spirit began to lead him into prisons, into Potiphar's house, into the kingship, into the king's palace. Ladies and gentlemen, the influence of the Spirit will be against your desires. Don't expect the influence of Yeshua to align with your expectation, with your desire. This is why you promise it. You expect that the Spirit of God will accept your expectation. You expect that the Spirit of God will accept your decision. It does not happen that way. It takes a man who understands the dealings of the Spirit to align themselves with the plans of God. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs chapter 16 verse 1, the Bible says the heart of man plan, but God established. What does it tell you? It tells you your desire can compromise the expectations of God. When you begin to walk in the flesh, your expectation can compromise the desires of God for you. The Bible says, my plans are not your plans, my thoughts are not your thoughts. It says, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, says Yeshua.